How's it going, everyone? It's Aaron back at another video, and today we're going to be doing some paint correction to my Jeep Wrangler. As you guys see on the door, it's pretty scuffed up. Looks really bad. I just want to really just prevent the rust. So I have a paint pen. I'm going to try to make it look decent, but I'm also going to be putting like a rubberized trim around that part, so if it does come in contact with the hinges or the body, it won't get scratched up again. So let's get right into the first step. I'm actually going to be removing my door for this process, so I'll go through that process as well. Okay, the first step is obviously you want to make sure you have a nice clean surface where you're going to be doing the paint correction. So I am just going to grab this tip. This is going to just scuff the surface, make sure that it has a good surface to bond to. Be very careful not to get it anywhere on the paint. Okay, then you're just going to wipe that away. Okay, next step, you're just going to shake the paint marker. Make sure it gets all nice and mixed. And you're going to want to unscrew this cap, pull it off. You're going to get the very thin point of the paint marker, and you're just going to want to lightly dab it on to the affected area. Okay. Actually, this isn't the best for this scenario, so you're actually going to unscrew this part. And this is where you're going to have a nice thick brush. And you're just going to lightly do it on there. Like that. And you're actually going to let that dry for a little bit, probably like 15-20 minutes. And yeah, we'll come back to when it's all dry. And we'll actually apply another coat, and then we'll put the clear coat on. Okay, now that our paint is dry, you're going to do another second top coat. Just kind of fix up any imperfections. That may not have been fixed. Actually, I'm going to go back to the brush and take off some of the paint. Oh, so there's not so much. I'm just going to go over it once more. Very nice and neat. Barely going over it gently, because I don't really want to add more paint. In this step, you just kind of want to just smooth it out. I mean, I don't think I'm doing that bad of a job. It looks a little crappy, but at the same time, like, that's what you're gonna get with a DIY paint marker. So that's that. I also have a little nick up here as well. You guys can see right up here. I'm actually going to go over that once more as well. But I'm actually not going to use the brush for that because I used a little pointed tip. Okay, like I said, we're going to let that dry. And we'll actually go on to the next step by putting on the rubberized trim to go around the door, and we'll put the door back on. Okay, and now we're going to actually apply our clear coat. So we're going to be actually unscrewing the bottom part. And like I said, I'm going to be putting trim over this, like a rubberized trim, so I really just wanted to protect the metal. I don't want to get any rusting or anything. So like I said, I don't really care if it doesn't look the greatest. I'm going to be, like I said, putting rubberized trim over it. So once I'm going to let this dry for maybe another 10, 15, 20 minutes, and I'm going to actually put on the trim, and then we're going to put the door back on. Okay, so now we're going to be putting the trim onto the door. This is the trim that I got. You can get it from AutoZone. It's about like $3.99. But it's nice black trim. If you guys can see, it's a little slit, and also has some adhesive so it doesn't come off. I really wanted one that didn't have adhesive, but I mean, it's not a big deal. So we're just gonna start. So I'm gonna start at the bottom, right here. I'm actually gonna start at the top. Actually, it goes about to there. Okay, I didn't film putting on the door back on and everything, but this is how it came out. Looks really nice. As you guys can see, it goes down to where the door hinge is, and then it begins again. This is where the paint correction was. So there's that. It goes down to here again, and I cut it off right there. But as you guys can see, the door still opens and shuts very fine. It actually gives it a nice, sleeker, cool look. And I'm debating if I want to do the whole door like it. It kind of looks weird, like just stopping right there, but at the same time, I don't know. Tell me what you guys think. Should I put this all around the whole door? Yeah, so that's how you do paint correction on a door. If you fuck it up while taking it off, like I did. So there's that, and then also putting rubberized trim to prevent that, because later you could just hit and nick this all you want, and it's not going to damage the paint. Okay, so what I found out is that when I got stuck up in this vicinity, that's where I got stuck on the other side. I think it gets a little bit thicker, that's why it doesn't slide on easily. What I did is I actually opened it from the bottom and went up, and it was still having a little trouble, so I just wiggled it, and I was able to get it on. But for this little piece between the two hinges, you actually have to cut it. So if you want to actually do this like nice, you can actually like measure this and do it like that. But I'm not going to do it like that. Actually, gonna grab my scissors, and I'm just gonna cut. Like that. And then you're just gonna wanna squeeze it to form it back out again. And you're gonna wanna just open it up again. So you can see the adhesive on the inside, you're just opening it up. And you're just, same process as before. Just slide it on the door. Like that. Make sure you press it. You might have a little bit extra at the bottom. I'm gonna try to trim as best as I can with the scissors, but I might not be able to, so it's not a big deal if you get a little excess. Which actually wasn't able to get it. But this actually did come off, wherever the fuck this is from. Oh, duh, came from my fucking scissors. So trimming any excess is probably easier with dikes or like a side cutter. That's pretty flush. It's not a big deal. I mean, it looks pretty good. I'm actually gonna stand up and show you what it looks like. So that's that side piece that we just put on, and then it goes up. As you guys see, it starts right there and it goes up the door until about right up there. So like I said, with the other side, let me know if I should wrap around the whole door, because it does kind of look a little funny, just ending right there. But I'll probably do that in another video if not. But yeah, so that's just adding rubberized trim so you don't actually nick the paint or anything while taking it off, because that's why I had to do the paint correction on the other side. I have a video on my Delrin door hinge liners. I'm going to be uploading that before this, so go check out that video as well. I hope you all have enjoyed. Leave a like if you enjoyed, if you found the video helpful. Comment on what you guys would like to see next. I got a bunch of stuff planned. So yeah, subscribe for more Jeep Patriot and Jeep Wrangler videos, and I'll see you guys all next time.